guys, tomorrow's the day and Eurovision is almost ending and I'm getting a little bit depressed. Okay, let's talk about happy things. Tomorrow is the final and 26 countries will compete for the big trophy. Who will win? I don't like to watch the odds and all those bookmarks, and I prefer to stick to my own predictions, my own personal favorites and so ever, and praying that they can win or just get a good result, and stick with some conversations with some friends and talking about what we like or dislike. And it makes so much sense when you have someone to share opinions, and you guys have been amazing, sending your comments to all my videos. You know already my opinions about the songs, but especially I did this video because I brought someone really special as well, that is an expert in Eurovision, and it's going to share with you guys and with me as well, her point of view about the 26 songs. Her name is Rita, and she's a real expert in Eurovision. Besides, she's so young, only 21 years old, but she knows a lot, trust me. So with no further delays, let's see and review the recap of the 26 songs of Eurovision 2023. Eurovision, show me what you got. Austria was one of those that kind of disappointed me. I really loved the official video clip, but I wasn't impressed with the live performance.
So let's talk about who the hell is Edgar. I'm gonna be honest, at first I thought that like people were vibing around the song and I didn't quite get it. But then as I started to listen to it more, I realized why people were so happy about this song. But my only concern was like the live performance, because as we know, last year Austria was really good and then the live performance was not as good. And well, Austria didn't even qualify, so I was really afraid that this would happen this year. I must confess that I really liked this song before watching the semifinal, but somehow it didn't convince me enough on the final, and I'm really sad because it has a lot of potential. The singers are great. I don't know, just I thought we would be getting a different staging, and perhaps I would like the song more, but it's definitely in my top 10 still. So I don't know, like I really love this song, but the final performance, I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait to see it in the final.
Portugal, she nailed it. What a great ending she did with that high note.
Ai, coração. I love this song. And it's not even me being biased because I'm Portuguese. I genuinely love this song so much. And it's in my top 5 this year. Like, I usually don't put Portugal in my top 5 because I don't want people to say I'm biased. But Mimi Cat is just amazing. Her attitude, her charisma, her singing ability, like, that woman gives a show, and I'm so happy she's representing us. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit afraid of how we're gonna do in the final, because as we know, the jury is going to love it very much. And the public loves it as well, but I don't know, we're in the dead spot. So I guess I'll have to wait, but I'm so happy that Portugal is bringing something that most people say it's outdated, but I love the fact that it's outdated. And I think it suits Eurovision very well. We were needing something sassy, something sexy, something like big. And I think Portugal is actually doing that. And I'm so happy because we've been the underdogs for so many years. So I'm really manifesting a top 15 for Mimi Cat. She really deserves it, and like I don't even know, I will be thrilled if she goes to a top 15, or even if she doesn't, I'm gonna be very proud Portuguese, because this woman, she knows how to give a show.
One of my favorites, Switzerland. I don't get it why people don't like this song that much. It's amazing.
So now let's talk about Switzerland. To be honest with you, I didn't like Switzerland at first. It was not even in my top 15, I believe. But after watching the live performance, I mean, it went straight up to my top 15. Like, it's not quite my cup of tea, but I don't know why. Somehow that song just really touched my heart. And the singer, I was not expecting it, but he really delivered what he had to deliver on stage. And talking about Switzerland, I love this entry way more than I did last year. I think it's way better. And I was actually very happy that it qualified. It was not in my list to qualify, but it did. And I'm very happy about it. And I really hope it gets a good spot, because Switzerland really deserves it this year. And I can't believe I'm even saying this, but yeah, one love for Switzerland.
This doesn't make me feel good. I'm so sorry, Poland. This year is a no for me. I'm really sorry.
So, let's talk about Poland. Poland, I'm gonna be honest. When the song came out, I really liked it. I was just, listening to it, dancing. But then I saw a live performance that she did some months ago, and I was not convinced enough. But still, I waited until the semi-final, and now I can say I don't like the song. For me, okay, it qualified, but for me, it shouldn't have qualified. I would put George instead. I don't know. I can get why people like this song, but when we see the live performance, it's just like she's just standing there singing and making moves with her body. I don't feel passion, I don't feel emotion, I don't feel anything, and it actually makes me quite sad. But I mean, it is what it is. So I really hope Poland has a better entry next year.
I felt so much was going on this song. A lot of staging, but not much with the voice and with the song.
Serbia. I don't get it. I don't like it. For me, it wouldn't have even been qualified to the final. I'm still trying to get why people like Serbia. Like, from last year to this year, I'm speechless, because I loved Serbia last year. It was in my top 5. Biti Zdrava, love it. This year, I really don't get it. But I knew it would be in the final because the song has gained some popularity. But please, I would like somebody to explain why. For me, it's not my cup of tea, but still, just why? And maybe this is really my question about this entry. Why? Because I really don't get it, and I'm afraid it's in my bottom 5 for the final, but I know it won't be because people are reacting to it. But yeah, I cannot stand this song.
A great song, a great singer. Maybe too classic for me.
La France. Well, j'aime la chanson. I really think it's a good song. I love it. It's in my top 10, but for some reason I'm afraid of the live performance because of what I've seen so far. Her voice is kind of shaky. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't know what's happening this year. It's like I really love the entries when I hear them in studio version, but when it comes to the live performance, it kind of, I don't know, something on me it doesn't click. So I really hope in the grand final she gets it, she sings it, she delivers what she has to deliver, and she gets a good spot, because the song's amazing and you really see that she wants to be there, and I think that's really good. And also the song is in French, and I really appreciate when songs are in their native language. Not my favorite language, but I really love Evidomo. And I hope it gets a good spot because, you know, I'm rooting for her and her voice on the final.
Beautiful. I loved it. Andrew, he nailed it. Another song that I don't understand why it doesn't stand out in the odds.
So let's talk about Cyprus. Not gonna lie, I've been enjoying Cyprus's entries for the past years. For some reason this year, I just don't get it, but I gotta say that he has a great voice. The entry is interesting, I would say, but I preferred Cyprus entry from last year. Didn't qualify, I know I'm a joke, but I don't know, I was just expecting something more from Cyprus. Honestly, this entry to me is quite indifferent. Like, when he got through to the final, I wasn't happy, but I wasn't sad. I was just like, oh, okay. Especially in semi-final too, because there were not many entries that I liked in semi-final too. But yeah, I mean, all good to him. I hope he does great in the final, but to me, it's very indifferent. But yeah, he has charisma, so props to him.
Beautiful. Artistic. The voice. Theatrical. Amazing.
Blanca Paloma. Me gusta muchísimo. I love AI. I mean, it's such a great song. It's not Chanel. I'm really obsessed with Chanel, by the way. But I really love Spain's entry this year. And I think it has great potential. I'm just so sad Sweden is coming after Spain because, I mean, two strong entries. But I really love her voice, her dedication, her motivation to be there. And that woman knows how to perform, and she's just engaging the public. And I don't even know, I cannot even like watch the performance without singing or just dancing for some reason. Like, I love Spain. I'm loving that Spain is actually finally understanding the Eurovision game, and they're sending like amazing songs. But I'm really rooting for, okay, I'm gonna say top 10 for Spain. It's in my top 5, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited for the final, and I really hope Spain really gets a good spot. Vamos, Blanca Paloma.
Iconic, Lorraine. I just got issues with that about she's being accused by copying the other song.
So let's talk about Loreen and Sweden. Well, Tattoo is actually a song that is very, you know, is very catchy, is very modern. I really love the song. I'm always singing it. But for some reason, like, I know it's not her fault, but I think that the staging in Melodifestivalen was way better than it is now in the Eurovision stage. The small platform that she sings in somehow just, I don't know, it doesn't ruin the performance for me, but it does not have the same impact. So Sweden is in my top 3, but I really want Sweden to have a good result, and I know it will. Actually, it's among the favorites, but for some reason I don't want her to win this year. I mean, I could accept a 2nd or 3rd place, but I don't know, something about her winning this year, it just doesn't seem right. But I think if she does win, I'm not gonna be mad about it because I really love the song and Loreen can sing.
One of my favorites of this year, totally, since they won Albania. So sweet.
Let's talk about Albania. When we heard the song in the national final, I really thought it was good, but then as other songs started to come out, I just kind of forgot about Albania. And I'm gonna be honest, it was not in my top 15 or 20, I guess. And after seeing the live performance, I don't know if it's because the other countries kind of let me down, and I had the place to look to Albania with, you know, a different lens. But that woman gave a show. I don't know, the whole performance was very intense. It was very cultural. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. I really enjoyed it, and I got really happy when she got through because I think the odds were saying otherwise. Maybe she's not going to get the best spot, but just the fact that she got through the final, I'm cool with it, and I'm really happy that she delivered that intense performance.
Amazing! I'm looking forward to see the staging from the beginning to the end. Marco is amazing with a great voice.
Italia. Well, Italy is actually one of my favorite countries in Eurovision. I always love Italy. Yes, I'm biased. I love Italian, so every Italian entry, it's fine by me. However, this year, I don't know if it's because I love many other songs, but Italy is not in my top 10. It's in my top 15, but not in my top 10. I don't know. I love the lyrics. I love Marco, but for some reason it just it doesn't click. And I think when I saw the live performance, I think the fact that he barely moves and there are those dancers behind him that I really don't get it, it makes me quite sad. And his vocals weren't actually what I was expecting. So yeah, Italy is probably going to have a good place, but it's actually kind of indifferent to me now, because I kind of lost that sparkle over the song. But I mean, all good to him. I love Italy.
Estonia. I like it. It's deep, kind of dark and sad, you know. But it's a nice song.
Estonia. Well, I actually loved the Estonian entry this year. I like the ballad is beautiful. She can sing, and I love the whole blue stage. It really suited the song, and I was really happy that she got through, and she was very happy, which made me happy. I actually think the song is quite overlooked, as I don't think people give it enough attention, but it's definitely a good song. I'm not seeing like a good spot in the final. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I really hope she can do it. At least let's just say not bottom 5, because the song has really potential, and her voice is amazing. So let's just, cross fingers for her, or at least I will, because that girl can sing.
The wacky guy that put quite a show, amazing, with so much little.
Finland, my dear Finland. I love Finland. It's my winner this year. Armenia is my... I actually have 2 winners this year, but I would say maybe more Finland. I love the song since it came out. I'm obsessed with it. It's my guilty pleasure. It's whatever you want to call. But I love like his spirit, and I love how free he is on stage. I love the changes that the song has. I love his energy, his charisma, his motivation, his dancers. I love everything about Cha Cha Cha. I mean, I'm dead serious. One of my dreams right now is to go to the Euro Club and dance while this song is playing. I love Kadija, or whatever his name is pronounced. I really think he has potential, and I really hope he takes the trophy home. I just love this song, and it would be a waste not taking a trophy home. Like, I'm dead serious. I love it. I do not understand people who don't. So please tell me, why don't you like this song? Because it's amazing.
Beautiful. I'm enchanted with these girls. I really like this a lot.
So Czechia. This song was actually in my top 5 this year, but after the final performance, I was not so convinced. I didn't get the pink, I'm gonna be honest. I loved their video clip. It was amazing. It was all colorful, their energy, but on stage, I didn't quite get it. And it was a shame actually, because I love the song. I love the fact that they sing in multiple languages, and that they really want to be there, and it shows. But the staging, I mean, I just wonder why sometimes, because I was really hoping that Czechia would have like top 5 material, but for me now, it's nearly coming out of my top 10, unfortunately. I really hope they would change the pink to something more colorful in the final, but I'm not seeing that happening. So I'm afraid that Czechia has to still be, well, not in my top 10 anymore, so top 15.
Something that is not my cup of tea, but it's gonna be alright in the end, I'm pretty sure.
Australia. So I don't have much to say about this song, honestly. I think it's another song, just like Cyprus, that it doesn't mean anything to me. I can see why people like it. I can see why people are voting for it. But honestly, I think there are better songs. And I've been loving Australia since it debuted at Eurovision. But this year, I don't know, it's not that I don't like it, but I don't like it either. So I just have mixed feelings about the song. But I mean, those guys gave a show, and I must tell that they have talent and they want to be there, and I'm happy for them, but not my cup of tea. I don't know, just something just doesn't feel right. But yeah, I think that I'm not so sure about the jury, but I think that the televote is going to like this song a lot.
Let's dance! I don't know why, I always like the songs from Belgium.
Belgium. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like the song before the semi-final. After the semi-final, with so many countries disappointing me, I started to love Belgium, actually. It's not one of my favorites, of course, but I love his energy. I love that he's just there having the time of his life. And I really hope that he has a good spot, because he really deserves it. The staging was amazing. And it really surprised me in a positive way, that he delivered what he did. And I don't know, I started to love this entry, and I'm starting to listen to it more. But I think I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow in the final to see that, if, I don't know, if other countries are as good as Belgium. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna put Belgium first, but I definitely love the energy of this entry.
My favorite this year, I said enough, but I love this girl and this song from the beginning to the end.
Well, now let's talk about my second winner, Armenia. This song was like in my top 15, and just like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I started to listen to it more, and I don't know, I was sleeping on this song, and I admit it. I didn't even think that it would be winner material for me, but now I'm obsessed with it. I want it to have at least a top 10. Don't know if I'm asking too much, because I know there are really strong entries this year, but Armenia surprised me. Like, I can't even tell. I love the song. I love how it starts, you know, as a ballad, and then it just has all of that energy. So yeah, regarding the live performance, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a bit more, but still I really enjoyed it, and I was so happy when it went through the final, because they called her like almost last, and I was having a little panic attack. But yeah, I really hope she gets a good spot in the final, because I love her, and manifesting for a top 3, even though it's not going to happen.
A song that I'm really starting to like.
Moldova. Finally, I like Moldova. Last year I did not like Moldova. I got what people voted for Moldova, but I didn't at the same time, you know what I mean? But I really love Moldova this year. I love the sounds, I love the song, I love his voice, I love everything about the song, and I love the fact that it's not in English. It really brings something special out of this song, and I think he has charisma, I think he has energy. attitude. He's amazing, and I was really happy when he got through. I'm afraid that between Armenia and Ukraine, maybe it will lost some of its meaning, but I'm actually pretty confident that they will have a good spot, or at least I hope so, because Moldova really deserves it, even though last year they got a good result as well. But I really want a good result for the quality of the song, and which is the case this year, in my opinion.
Get it out my way, yeah. Peace to Ukraine.
So let's talk about last year's winner country, Ukraine. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this song. I think it has a cool vibe and the lyrics are quite nice, but it's just not my cup of tea. I really don't like the song. I hope people do not vote for it just because it's Ukraine, because, I mean, people will, but it's because last year I thought the song had quality, so I wasn't mad at the votes at all. This year I will be mad at the votes because this song it's just okay, like maybe top 15 I would accept it, but winner or even like top 3 I would not accept it. I think there are way better songs, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna have to accept it. But no, I don't see the spark. I don't have, like, my eyes do not shine when I know this song is playing.
We know the Kings. Maybe too much for a song. I'm a bit confused sometimes with the intensity.
Norway, Queen of the Kings. I love the song the minute I heard it. I really think it was a great opening entry in the first semi-final. I'm afraid that her live performance in the first semi-final was not as good as the one we saw on her national final. I was a bit afraid that this would happen, but still I think the song has potential and it has to be in the top 10. It's in my top 10. It used to be in my top 3 actually, but as I said, the live performance did not convince me much. Other countries did, so I think I have her like 7th, 6th, I don't know. But I really hope she delivers and that she gives the high notes that she has to give, because this song is so powerful. I feel empowered by this song. So I really hope Norway does good, at least a top 10. I mean, I know I've said this, but really rooting for a top 10 to Norway.
Germany. I like the 80s vibes, but it's not my cup of tea, especially with the harsh vocals, but...
Germany. Well, I was not expecting it, but I actually like it. Blood and Glitter is a song that, I don't know, it just puts me dancing. Maybe there are some parts of the song, especially the screaming, that it really bugs me. But other than that, I think it's a really good entry. And maybe Germany is going to be good this year. Maybe they're going to have a great spot. I don't know. But it's definitely Germany. Well, I love Germany. I love German. And I'm very upset that they do not send songs in their native language. But yeah, let's see how this goes in the final. I think I'll be happy with both results, honestly. But yeah, I'm hoping for a bit better result than a bad one. But yeah, go Germany.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love this gospel choir. This song mixed me up.
Lithuania. I can see why people like this song. And she's great. There's no doubt about it. I don't know, just like Cyprus or Australia, it's indifferent to me at this point. It's not a song that I'm going to listen to when I want to listen to something. It's not necessarily a song that I'm gonna be paying my full attention to. but I can see why people do it, but it's just not my cup of tea. I don't know. But as I said, she's amazing, and I hope she gets a great spot. She deserves it, but yeah, not necessarily my cup of tea.
Amazing Noah Kidel. No doubt.
Israel. Well, I like the song, but this is probably the song of the year that I have most mixed feelings about, because even though I like the song, I can like feel that it's a bit messy and confusing. It's like she's always changing, and then I get confused, and like there's a lot happening on stage, and I honestly think that I don't know, it's just I'm still trying to figure it out, you know? I'm still trying to see if I really like the song or not. But I mean, she's an amazing dancer. She gave a show, like her dancing part was incredible. Not so sure about her voice, but I think first, considering that she's dancing, she's doing good. But yeah, this is going to be definitely in the top 10. Like, I can see it happening. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just be happy with both results, I think. So yeah, let's wait and see.
These guys are really cool, really cool.
Slovenia. Well, I like Slovenia this year. I didn't necessarily love it at the beginning, but I started to listen to it more, and then after watching a live performance, I was completely mesmerized. I don't know if it's because it was in a weak semi-final, in my point of view, that it really it really stands out, and I don't know, I just love the boys. I hope they get a good spot. I mean, they're singing like not last, but close. So yeah, I think both the jury and the televoters will give this song like a good amount of points. So I guess Slovenia, yeah. I don't have much to say about this song, honestly. I like it. That's pretty much it.
Here they go. Wacky, crazy, amazing.
Croatia. I don't even know where to begin, to be honest. I don't like the song. I don't see why people like the song. For me, it wouldn't even have qualified to the final. There are way better songs that did not go through. I hate the fact that they're singing before the United Kingdom, which is the last country that is going to sing. Because I don't know. I know that televoters are gonna eat this up. Televoters are loving it. Jury, not so sure. But I hope not. I don't want to be mean, but I really don't see what's so special about this. I know it has a message and it's funny, and I think it would not be Eurovision if we didn't have like an entry like this, but still, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see.
United Kingdom, it doesn't convince me 100%, but it's a nice song.
So we have the United Kingdom now. I think Mae Muller is a great performer. I love the song. It's very catchy. I mean, it's pop, so everybody likes it. My only concern is her voice, because she can have attitude on stage. She can have like confidence, but when it comes to the voice and the dancing and all of that, I'm a bit concerned because I'm not quite getting it, and it makes me sad because one thing that's happened this year is that studio versions are great, but when it comes to the semi-final performances, it doesn't fulfill me. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit impatient, or just, I don't know, but I'm waiting desperately for something that feels right. And definitely the UK kind of let me down this year. But yeah, still a great entry, and I'm happy that the UK is finally back on the game.
Well, guys, these were our thoughts about the 26 songs, and I want to thank you and thank Rita as well for doing this with me. It was really cool. I felt a lot of joy doing this with you. And Rita, you sure have a clinical eye for music and for Eurovision as well. Thank you to share your wisdom with me and with you guys as well. Write in the comments below everything that you want to know, everything that you want to say to me, to Rita, and about the songs and the performances and your wishes and expectations for tomorrow. Big, big, big day tomorrow. Big final of Eurovision 2023. It's almost ending. So, big hug to you. Lots of love. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope to see you, you over there on my next video. So take care and bye-bye.